Good morning. Hey, everybody. Good morning to you today. Welcome to Leaning In with Anne. This is a live walk and talk that I do every single weekday morning. I'm Ann Ferguson. I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner. I'm a boss. I am a wife, a mommy. I am a grandma. I am an author. I am a speaker. I am a personal mentor. So many things. How many things can you name that you say, I am this and I am that? So many different things, right? I am also a person who suffers from seasonal affective disorder. And today is my favorite day of the entire year. Why? Because I freaking made it. Woo! I am celebrating. Yep. I made it. I made it. I made it. I made it. To the darkest day of the year. Oh, everything's better. Like tomorrow, 1 minute increment, the sun's coming back. Starting tomorrow. It's gonna be so fabulous. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. What is your celebration style? Are you a foodie celebrator? Like, do you celebrate with a lot of food? I don't. My husband does. Do you celebrate with a lot of friends around? We, in my household, I really have a hard time with celebration. I didn't celebrate as a kid too much. We had too much drama in the house, so we didn't celebrate. Okay, what about you? So what if nobody's celebrating, guys? Can you celebrate anyway? Are you the kind that just celebrates quietly alone without anybody? And that just feels super good to you? Because that's totally okay. I have learned to celebrate for myself because I don't want to miss it. I've always, happy things. I kind of used to just miss it because I used to think that everybody else had to join in the celebration for it to be celebratory. And so I used to go, well, nobody's celebrating, so I guess I'm just not going to celebrate. And I would kind of get sad and, I'm not important. Nobody else thinks anything's important. I used to really have what everybody else was doing meant I was okay or not okay. Or I had permission or not permission. So today, I'm going to do all sorts of little things to celebrate the day. So as I look forward into my day, what are you going to celebrate? How are you going to celebrate? If you want to. I started out with my little post and I went, I want to be kind of different. So I found a little filter. I went, that's fun, festive. I'm going to do that. I don't know. What can I do today to celebrate? I may have to do the Just Dance video. We have it on the Switch and it's really fun to just dance. And so I may just do Just Dance. I may just party a little bit that way today. Definitely going to put some Christmas music on to celebrate the fact that I made it and make those salt door ornaments. All these little teeny tiny things because it's not like there's a great big plan to celebrate. Want to look into your Christmas for a minute and see what you feel. Are you feeling magical? Like it's going to be great? Or are you feeling kind of sluggish and yucky about it? Is it changing? So when my kids were little, oh my gosh, it was so easy to be magical with my kids. Now that my kids are grown, the house is quiet. We don't have a lot of presents under the tree this year. Christmas morning is not going to be that buzz of excitement where you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go get the presents ready for the kids to come down. Like, it's changed. Which means the things that generated joy for me have changed. I know some people that sit and mourn the fact that things aren't the same. And so therefore, their Christmases are really not great. What I would love to propose is that sometimes the source of your joy, the events that create it, have got to change. And you can still feel really, really, really joyful. You just have to get creative. So the first way to do this is to go, okay, what is it that I would love to experience? So Christmas Eve, what would I love to experience? Typically, I wrap a whole bunch of presents. Tom wraps a whole bunch of presents, and we watch The Christmas Story while we wrap presents. Prior to that, my daughter comes over and we do the traditional, let's unwrap our Christmas jammies. I have not got Christmas jammies for anybody. That's a check. I've got to get some Christmas jammies for my 2 that will be home. And then we read the nativity story. And I have a nativity scene that my mom went one figurine at a time. I remember her pushing me in a stroller to go down to this little store, and each year she would get another one. And it's like the nostalgia. And we turn on or we sing Silent Night. I can still do that one. I want to feel that, that peaceful connection to God on Christmas Eve. And then, find a Christmas puzzle, get everything wrapped. That is going to be the same. What's going to be different this year is Christmas morning. We have very little to open. I have one little present for my son. I think Tom's got more than that. I don't know if my son has got me anything or if he's got Tom anything. If so, that'll be the only things. It's not about the presents, but I'm used to having 5 kids and presents and wrapping paper and the mess. This year, it's going to be calmer. So I have to create. What feeling would I like that will bring me joy and contentment on Christmas morning? And once I find my feeling, then I can start creating other things that might bring that, where I could say, hey, Heavenly Father, what is it that I need to do? So the feeling that I want there's this togetherness, this shut out the world kind of togetherness thing that I would love. Not exactly sure yet how to make that happen, but I would love that. I would love a really good breakfast. I would love chilling out. Do something different. Like I said, maybe a Christmas puzzle and have Jaden help me with the Christmas puzzle. That would be great. The big deal, guys, is creating it. Are you at your in-laws? And are there people that are going to get in the way of your Christmas joy because of their drama or anything else? I have a friend right now who I'm coaching, and she is in a very crazy kind of situation. She went home to her family. Her dad's a shut-in. She's got a sister with some mental illness. And we talked about the right to cocoon, that she is an introvert who's going to be around a lot of people who are going to cause a lot of emotion. And how is she going to handle that? And so we talked about the right to just have cocoon time. And so we went into, what does cocooning look like? What does it feel like? Where she has got that rejuvenating thing that introverts need, that aloneness that rejuvenates her. And so as she was thinking about Christmas, she was actually thinking about the dread of all of the chaos and all of the emotions. And she was thinking about her being drained, absolutely drained. And the only question in there is that what you would love? Would you love Christmas at home to be draining? Now, her answer at first was, I don't see how it can be any other way. I mean, I can't control my family. She is correct. You cannot control the family and what's going on, but she can control her inner being. So we visualize, first of all, what does that power up when she's all alone? What does that power up feel like? We got that feeling back into her body where she goes, oh, it feels so good to power up. And I go, okay. So can you feel the calm? Can you feel the, yes. And she can actually do that by going into the bathroom if she wants to, finding a closet, bringing up that, but she needs more. And so we talked about, okay, what I'd love you to do is put yourself in your family's house. Feel that rejuvenation, that cocooning that you need, and then say, I give myself permission to cocoon. And then we move that to, I choose to cocoon, to give myself that space. And then we went into, I enjoy cocooning. And I got a text message from her. She said, okay, cocooning report. This is what I did. And she's doing it. And her holiday this year is going to be different. It's going to be great. Because she's going to get what she needs regardless of whether or not people around her. Now, I am different in that I'm an extrovert and I've got an introvert styled Christmas. Quiet, not a lot of people. I need to create some extroversion. There's going to be church. We'll go and sing. What can I do that provides that extrovert stuff? Connecting with other people. I don't know yet, but I know what it feels like in my body when I'm celebrating like crazy. What does it feel like when I feel like there's busy connection going on? My grandbabies are going to come over in the evening, so I'm definitely going to get that. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but I want connected family chaos, or chaos somehow. I want busy. One day my husband said, when we were first married, he said, I want you to be bored and happy. And I went, not possible. I cannot be bored and happy. I can totally be busy and happy. Totally busy and happy. I want to have a spiritual experience this Christmas as well. So I think I'm going to find some Christmas stories. I found one years ago that I don't know where it's at. It's before we had computers. It was printed and given to me, but it was Joseph's perspective and experience. What was his experience as he bundled up all that he had to in preparation for the possibility that his wife was going to give birth while they were on the road, and his care of her, not having midwives around. Joseph was the one who had to help that delivery. And it was such a beautiful story about a godly stepdad. So good. I want to find those kind of stories again. I want to find those. I will tell you, before I did this today, as we're talking, my Christmas looked a little blah. I am now way more excited about my Christmas, right? But yeah, Christmas stories are the best, right? I want to find the ones that really matter to me, the ones that get my heart. I love the hot cocoa and Christmas movies. All right, let's do this, guys. Christmas movies are fun. What's your favorite? What is your favorite Christmas movie? We always watch The Christmas Story. It's on for 24 hours. We watch that on Christmas Eve. We always watch A Wonderful Life on Christmas Day. I found out the other day that's my husband's favorite Christmas movie. Did not know that. It's pretty sentimental for him. It's kind of cool. What's your favorite Christmas story? Elf. Oh my gosh, so fun. Elf is so fun. I used to love the Santa Claus movies. I haven't watched Polar Express this year. Yep, Wonderful Life. I haven't done any of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer shows. Like, that used to be just part of the season. Christmas stories, Christmas movies, hot chocolate. Peanuts and M&Ms was a big thing on Christmas Eve. Do you guys have a Christmas Eve spread? Do you have a Christmas Eve dinner? Do you have a Christmas dinner? Like, wait, me and my husband haven't even talked about Christmas dinner yet. Oh my goodness, we need a Christmas dinner. Yeah, talk about that. Have the kids over, do the thing, and have Christmas dinner. We're going to plan that out. Miracle on 34th Street. Oh, nice. And Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay, do you feel the nostalgia? Those are so fun. Those are so fun. The big thing today is just know that you have the ability to celebrate, to have joy, and to create. You've got to do it in advance. Everything is created spiritually before it's manifest physically, even if it's 30 seconds before. So always a thought in our head, and then we do it. I like intentional creation. It just makes me so happy to know that I am empowered. I'm not a victim. I'm not at the whim of anything. I just get to be and do what I would love and include those people that I would love. One of the biggest things that I would love for you to do in the next 5 days. You ready? This is homework, if you will. Anything that you find that you are experiencing that is fun, that lifts your soul up, that is full of love or possibility or satisfaction or contentment, like anything at all that feels really good, will you take a minute and just go, take a mental picture, feel the emotion at its highest form. Say that. I want a picture of that. Why? Because if we do that, when we start to create another time, we have a memory that we can easily access to create forward. See? And I may have said this the other day, but I want to really get it in. And that is that memories are created by powerful emotional experiences. We have powerful emotions attached to an experience, and that creates a memory. Most of our memories, powerful emotions, are negative. We have a really strong negative reaction to a certain situation, and we store it as a memory. So it's so much easier to access negative emotion that is positive. And the reason is because we don't take the time for the good stuff. We don't take the time to go, I am just going to feel what this feels like. Guys, right now, I can complain about the cold. I am not cold. I am warm. I love the crispness of the air right now. I really love the fact that I am pretty much alone at this park. There's a brightness of the sun that there's a, like the light is not warm. The light is very cool and it's crisp. And I feel adventuresome, but I'm not actually doing anything super adventuresome. But I'm walking. I love the feeling of me. What I love is when I come home, the feeling that I've done something physical. I really love that feeling. And that's because before I take all my layers off and stuff, I actually take that minute to feel the pulse in my legs that says, hey, we did a thing today. So any little thing, like even if right now in this moment, there's a little bit of joy and happiness in you, for whatever reason, can you just take a minute and say, I love this feeling. And then see if you can identify what you're feeling in this moment. Take a picture of it. Every single time you can, take a picture so that we can celebrate the fact you got a whole new album of positive emotions going on. Don't forget, you are in power. You are in control of what you would love to experience, meaning feel in your day. If it's kind of going wrong and it's not as happy as you want, take a minute and go, this is what it feels like when I'm frustrated. Honor it. This is what it feels like when I'm angry. This is what it feels like when I'm discouraged. Don't run away from the feeling. Just honor it. Okay? Positive memory album. All right. That's it, everybody. Have a super great day, and I will see you soon.